Hello everyone, welcome back. And today we are going to be addressing the joy killer, neglect or spiritual discipline. In the sense that when you are a prayerless or a wordless person, it's going to lead to spiritual dryness, and spiritual dryness is going to lead to joylessness. We got that from where we can find this joy, or we can find this joy where we mentioned two places in the previous episode where we can find joy, and we talked about in the presence of God, the Holy Spirit, fellowship with the Holy Spirit, and also that Jesus Christ has freely given us this joy. So when you don't have the intimacy, you're gonna lack this joy. So one of the ways to get back this joy is to build strong intimacy with God and the Holy Spirit by constant worship, constant prayer, worship, studying of the word and praises. Fasting and meditating also is very important that we do that. That's one of the ways to build intimacy with God. And many people tend to stay away from the presence of God when they are going through crises, when they are facing their seasons of trial and tribulation. I think that's a wrong approach to solving your problem. I think from my own perspective, when you are going through tough times or you are going through trials, the presence of God is one of the places you should visit often. It's important for you to visit that place often, like study the word, pray often. Like he said in his word, come to me, all you who are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Like I often said, rest can mean different things for different people. For you, rest can be financial breakthrough, rest can be healing from emotional wounds, rest can be healing from even physical wounds. So it is very important that we come to the throne of grace and seek joy. And lastly, we are going to be addressing the joy killer, toxic relationship. It is very important that when you find yourself in a toxic space, in a toxic relationship, that you leave those toxic relationship. You excuse yourself, because sooner than later you start believing that you deserve those things that those people are doing to you, and you don't want to think that way, because toxic relationship will always be toxic relationship, and you do not deserve those things. You do not deserve those insults or the verbal abuse or emotional abuse they are giving to you. So excuse yourself. Lastly, one of the things you can do when you find yourself in a toxic space where you can't leave, maybe family members or something, it's very important that you guard your space. How do you guard your space? By constantly praying for them. Meaning that it's very simple. When you leave your space unguarded, like any relationship you are, any space, circle that you find yourself, when you leave it unguarded, the enemy is going to use that as a first ground to get to you. The enemy may use that to break you. So it's very important when you find yourself in any space, in any circle, be it a business environment, your hostel space, your apartment, or anyway, it's very important that you pray for everyone around you, even your family members and everything. It's very important that you pray for them so that there will be no space for the enemy to fest into.
Are you sad, struggling, or just tired inside? Are you dealing with emotional pain, maybe depression, rejection, low self-esteem, abuse, molestation, or even addiction? Do you feel tired of the battle within? Do you silently cry for help, hoping for a way out? Are you ready to be truly free and joyful again? What if I told you there's a way, a real way to be free from the pain inside and walk in full, lasting joy? You and I, in partnership with the Holy Spirit, can discover a way to experience this freedom and peace that Jesus Christ has freely given to us. I will gladly walk you down the journey of freedom. Message us at 080-8709-8526 or email us at freeforlifefoundation@gmail.com, and let's begin the journey to your glorious life, free from mental or emotional wounds. You deserve a life and a world without the pain and sadness you feel inside. Follow us on all social media platforms at Free for Life Foundation.